Shann Rais is an organizational development consultant, leadership development and branding expert with over 15 years of experience working with organizations, high-level executives, and small business owners to scale their growth and impact. He joins us now with more on his work and his best-selling book, The 7 Prerequisites to Success. Thanks for joining us.
You're very welcome. How are you doing, Claudia? Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's a pleasure to have you. Can you tell us a little bit about your background and how it inspired your leadership style?
Definitely. So I have a master's degree in industrial and organizational psychology. You might see them on the wall. I have another master's degree in organizational development, and I have another master's degree in educational leadership. So it's kind of an intersection. It's an intersection of those disciplines, the industrial and organizational psychology, which is working with high-level executives and professionals within an organizational setting, motivation and performance, and organizational development and change, which is starting a business and scaling a business through crisis, which the skills from that was used during COVID to scale our own business, and then as well as the master's degree in educational leadership, which is transference of this information and this educational in a leadership capacity.
Well, tell us about the pandemic pivot. Can you tell us about what that means?
Yes, well, I'm a speaker. I'm a natural born speaker, and they kind of gave me the seat outside of the principal's office for speaking. I always had that special seat from the 2nd grade to the 7th grade for speaking all of the time. So when the pandemic happened, I was doing this work within organizations, succession planning, executive coaching for leadership development, and just working with the leaders and staff development, flying all over the place and speaking and doing workforce development, doing workshops, seminars. And then COVID happened, and they told me that I couldn't speak anymore. And I'm a Gemini, and I'm a natural-born speaker, high I on the DISC assessment, so you can't basically tell me that I can't speak. And when they said that, I kind of said, I don't think so. I have to help people too, so I have a heart to serve the people. So when I saw people in crisis and they told me I couldn't speak, I picked up my phone and I went live. I went live on Facebook, and let me tell you, everything changed from that point. I had no offer. I had no program to solicit. I had no solicitation whatsoever. I didn't even have skills on Facebook or going live. Someone had to tell me, who was watching my show one time, they said, Shann, you need to turn your phone around because we can't read the whiteboard. The words were backwards. So I had absolutely no skill, absolutely a novice, but I had a heart to serve the people, and that's what I wanted to do. So from that integral place, people wanted to know more. So we started a program called the Leadership Leverage Executive Coaching Community, and they wanted to know more. So we started a course called the Branded Like a Leader program, because I realized that these people had the education, experience, and expertise, but they didn't have the brand knowledge, nor did they have the business skills to create a business. So they had the education, expertise, and experience, which we call the 3 E's, but they didn't have the 3 I's, the independence, the impact, or the income. And that's where Branded Like a Leader came in.
And what do you mean by diversifying the face of leadership?
Oh, we have been left out of the leadership conversation. There's a specific sect of the American population that has been left out of the leadership conversation. So a lot of my work is work with high-level executives and high performers within the organization, but they haven't been given a seat at the table. And if they have been given a seat at the table, they're more of a token than an actual participant, and they don't have a voice. So they feel like they've been silenced. So I work with marginalized populations, and I work with people who need to be entered into the conversation that is taking place now, thankfully, called DEI, Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. And they're finally being entered into the conversation that is taking place around leadership and organizational development.
And finally, where can we go to get more information or connect with you?
You can Google me. So that's what I tell people all the time. When you want to find out more about Shann Rais, just Google me, because I am public domain. I am public domain. So luckily, I have learned how to turn social media into business media. So I write for Forbes, I write for Entrepreneur, I write for Inc., I write for Fast Company consistently, monthly. I'm a regular contributor to all of those platforms as well as more. So if you Google me, you can enter at your own pace and within your own whatever platform you choose to engage with me on, whether it's Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, just Google me and take a pic.
All right, Shann, thank you so much.
You're very welcome, and thank you for having me again.